It is time to connect to Congress, a segment where we talk directly with Washington lawmakers who represent us here in the San Joaquin Valley. Right now, we're talking with Democratic Representative of California's 21st Congressional District, Jim Costa, live from Washington, D.C. Congressman Costa, thanks a lot for joining us today.
Thank you, Kim. It's, I always say, great to be on Great Day. Thank you.
It is great to have you on Great Day. Let's first start by talking about fire. The House passed the Fire Safe Electrical Corridors Act, which you co-wrote with fellow Democrats and Republicans in both the House and the Senate. When I read it, I thought immediately about the Eaton fire, for example, in Altadena. Can you tell our viewers how it could cut down on wildfire risk?
Well, as we say, we no longer have a fire season in California. It's a fire year. And we've got to do a better job in managing our regions in California, whether it's down in Southern California where the Altadena and Palisades fire took place with that chaparral country, or whether we're talking about our Sierra Nevada mountains. We remember the Creek Fire very well just a few years back. And this really tries to provide a better ability to provide more tools for the California Department of Forestry, the United States Department of Forestry, to work together along with local agencies to provide better fire management and therefore protection.
And when we talk about management, not only around buildings and in communities, but also around electrical equipment, right?
Correct. And we know that, unfortunately, part of the causes of some of these fires has been the result of transmission lines. And that's a challenge. We're really trying to incentivize our utility companies to underground whenever possible. We think in the long term, that is more cost effective than the billions and billions of dollars of losses as a result of these fires. So there's a number of efforts that need to be engaged in to try to reduce the potential hazards and therefore the losses that people suffer and the economic impacts.
So it passed the House, now it goes to the Senate. How long do you think it, and do you think that it can fully pass and then become a reality in our lives?
I'm hopeful, and we're in the middle of this reconciliation process, of course, but it's my view that maybe in July or when we come back in September that we can get this through the Senate and therefore get it to the president's desk to be signed into law. This is, you noted, is a bipartisan bill.
Okay. Let's talk more about some money. Spending cuts, proposed $230 in agriculture. You're a senior member of the House Ag Committee. How do you view these proposed cuts?
Well, I'm opposed to them. I think it's really using a chainsaw approach as opposed to a scalpel. We all want to make sure that government is efficient and we reduce waste of every possible kind. However, the safety net for American agriculture, including those people who are food insecure, approximately 44 million Americans, is a critical, I think, issue that the Ag Committee is wrestling with in this reconciliation process as we speak. And I think these cuts over a 10-year period will really be very, very harmful. I mean, in my congressional district, about 440,000 people are food insecure. You look at the four of the congressional districts combined, it's 1.8 million people that in the Valley, in the richest agricultural region of the world that we are very supportive of, yet we have a lot of people, almost 30% of my constituents, who are food insecure, many of them working poor. The impacts could be to farmers $30 billion in efforts on market access programming, on efforts on conservation programs, on crop insurance. So these are all areas that I'm concerned about and that hopefully we'll get some bipartisan agreement sooner than later.
All right, we have less than a minute to go before our hour ends, and I'd like to ask you about the Nurses Act, aims to address the shortage. What impact do you see a bill having on rural and underserved areas like parts of your district?
Well, the More Nurses Act that I am introducing and supporting reflects the fact that we have a nursing shortage as well as a physician shortage, which is why the medical school is important as well. A 2024 University of California, San Francisco study indicated that San Joaquin Valley must double the registered nurses to meet national standards. Now, our community colleges have nursing programs that are very, very effective and important, along with Fresno State, but it's a 2-year wait for the baccalaureate program at Fresno State to get in that nursing school. I've provided legislation for Fresno City College and Fresno State to work together to address this, but the More Nurses Act would examine current nursing workforce capacity and issue recommendations on how we can increase the efforts to make sure that we have the ability to produce more nurses for the people in our valley and throughout the country.
All right. Congressman Costa, thank you very much for sharing your time and insight with us. We appreciate it.
Always.
Great day. We'll be right back.